Mastering phrasal verbs through stories and dialogues. Hello, English learners. Welcome to another exciting lesson where we will dive deep into the world of phrasal verbs. Today, we'll be focusing on creating stories and dialogues using these versatile language tools. So get ready, it's going to be a fun ride. Before we start creating stories and dialogues, let's do a quick recap on what phrasal verbs are. Phrasal verbs are verbs that consist of a main verb combined with a preposition or an adverb. They often take on entirely different meanings than the original verb, making them a crucial aspect of English language fluency. Examples include run out, turn down, look after, and call off. The context in which a phrasal verb is used often determines its meaning. For instance, turn down could mean refusing something, as in, I had to turn down the job offer. Or it could mean lowering the volume, like, could you turn down the music? Understanding the context is crucial for both learning and using phrasal verbs accurately. Now let's get to the fun part. Creating stories using phrasal verbs. Creating narratives helps you remember the verbs and their context better. Here's an example. Jack, a passionate baker, decided to bake up a delicious chocolate cake. However, he had run out of flour. He didn't want to call off his baking plans, so he decided to run over to the nearby store. On his way, he ran into his friend, Jill, who was also a baking enthusiast. She decided to join in, and they had a great time baking together. Did you see how we used the phrasal verbs in a story context? This helps you visualize the situations in which you can use these verbs. Creating dialogues is another engaging way to practice phrasal verbs. Let's take a look at a dialogue example. Hey, Sam, are you going to turn up for the party tonight? I'm not sure, Mike. I might have to stay in and finish some work. Oh, that's a bummer. But don't wear yourself out too much. Notice how the phrasal verbs are naturally woven into the conversation, providing the context required for understanding their meanings. So there you have it, folks. With a bit of creativity and practice, you can use phrasal verbs to create compelling stories and dialogues. This not only makes learning English more fun, but also helps in understanding and remembering phrasal verbs better. Remember, the key is to practice, practice, practice. Until next time, keep learning, and stay curious.